Tired, but wired? Feel like you're running on fumes? No matter how much you rest, you never really truly get any rest? Unfortunately, this can be a sign that we've basically driven ourselves into survival mode. So let's start to understand what that means, what systems in place create that situation, and how do you start to undo that process. So I want you to think of stress kind of like an ocean tide or a rising tide. This is your sympathetic system, your fight or flight response ramping up. At first, it's manageable. Your body is built to handle short bursts of stress. But modern life keeps adding more and more. Notification, deadlines, poor sleep, bad posture, until suddenly the water's at your neck and you're drowning in it. That's what's happening when you're stuck in survival mode. If stress is a rising tide, then recovery is the water pulling back. But the reality is, for most people, the tide is spending way too much rising and not nearly enough time falling. This is your parasympathetic nervous system, rest and digest mode, where your body recovers, heals, and actually functions like it's supposed to. The problem? If you're constantly in go mode, the tide rarely goes out, leaving you stuck in this survival mode. Most people are shallow breathers, and this keeps them locked in a very stressed state. You see, with the inability to fully inhale and fully exhale, that does have some physiological benefits that go beyond just stress reduction. Here's how to start bringing that tide down or start to become more parasympathetic rather than being so sympathetically driven. All right, so step 1, pay attention to how deeply you're breathing. Full inhales, long exhales. These help stimulate the vagus nerve, lowering the heart rate and promoting relaxation. Step 2, walk or do some light stretching. Gentle movement regulates the nervous system and prevents tension buildup. Step 3, spend some time in nature. Exposure to the natural elements has been shown to reduce cortisol and lower stress response. And step 4, engage in mindful activities. Reading, meditating, or even humming can send signals of safety basically to the body. All right, inversely, if you're constantly in fight or flight mode, these 5 things are probably having something to do with it. So 1, you don't exercise enough, or it's only high intensity workouts. Guys, your body needs variation, okay? If everything is stressful all the time, your workouts don't also need to fit into that category. 2, your screen time is way too high. Constant digital stimulation keeps your nervous system wired. 3, you sit too much. Prolonged sitting reduces circulation, weakens posture, and in turn, that's going to add to chronic inflammation, low-grade stress over time, make you feel bad. 4, you don't prioritize sleep. You've got poor sleep hygiene. And number 5, your diet stinks and you take way too many stimulants. If you feel like you're always running on empty, chances are you're probably stuck in survival mode. So this series is about looking at the individual pieces of your life that contribute to that. So sitting, lack of alternation, peripheral vision strain, improper exhales. Each video is going to look at how you've become more sympathetic and how you can become more parasympathetic in each of those aspects. So start with just one technique from the video today, see how you feel. And if you want to learn more about fixing stress, movement, and energy, hit the subscribe button because we're just getting started, folks. Peace.